Welcome back to CIO Career Coach, where we're reviewing what it takes to be a successful CIO in the digital era. In today's episode, we discuss developing the courage to be an enterprise leader. To kick this off, I'll quote Scott McKay, CIO of Genworth Financial. In the boardroom, there are chairs around the table and there are chairs along the walls. The chairs around the table are occupied by the what executives. They decide what the company's strategy should be and what the company should be spending its money on. The people in the chairs along the walls are the how executives. They say, okay, that's the business strategy, great. Here's how we're going to get it done. Traditionally, IT has supported or enabled business strategy. So CIOs have sat squarely in the how chair. But in the digital era, when IT now informs or even defines business strategy, it is time for CIOs to switch chairs. Now, every executive who occupies a what chair has a unique perspective to share. The CFO knows how the numbers need to move to create shareholder value. The head of sales knows what customers are looking for. But what is the CIO's unique perspective? I'll give you a hint. It's not Yammer or Splunk or APIs or the cloud. The CIO's unique perspective stems from his or her ability to see processes, problems, and opportunities end-to-end across the company. Unlike any other executive, the CIO can look across the company and see what it is good at and where it needs improvement. The what of the CIO is to be the company's competitive capabilities champion. It is the ability to say, we do customer engagement really well in this line of business, but not so well in that one. What we should be spending our money on is an overhaul of our customer engagement processes to create one seamless customer experience. But here's the rub. Looking across silos for opportunities to improve enterprise capabilities is one thing. Creating a vision for how to capitalize on those opportunities is another. And communicating that vision effectively is harder still. But the real work, the deepest work, is in deciding to stick your neck out in the first place. I'll quote Scott McKay again. For years, IT leaders have been taught always to have a business sponsor and that they should spend their time aligning IT to a business strategy. CIOs have had it easy because they have not had to take ownership of anything. Ownership takes more personal risk than enablement. Now, another way to talk about personal risk is to talk about courage. Years ago, John Mercante, CIO of mutual fund company Vanguard, worked with his IT team to build out a big data environment at Vanguard. To quote Mercante, in IT, we wanted to accelerate our progress with big data, and we knew that if we were to become a data-driven company, we had to build out the ecosystem. Mercante and his team did the opposite of what a traditional IT organization would do. They did not go to the business and ask for permission. They did not require a business sponsor. To quote Mercante, our attitude was build it and they will come. Now, that could be the fastest way for a CIO to get fired, but at Vanguard, the investment has led to a huge number of great use cases around data analytics, and the team is glad they took the initiative. At Dr. Pepper Snapple Group, CIO Tom Farah and his team saw that sales reps did not have the right information at their fingertips to upsell store managers, so they built a prototype of a new product, a CRM app with real-time updates on marketing programs and sales history. Farah and his team rolled it out to a few key groups, gained support, and now the app is an enterprise tool. To quote Tom Farah, if you are willing to take risks and think about the problems you can solve for your business, then you just have to have the guts to go do it. It takes courage to bet your company's future on a suite of technology products. It takes courage to commit to a cost reduction when you have little control over the vendor market. It takes courage to tell your board of directors that the enterprise is secure. But stepping into the role of competitive capabilities champion, moving from managing the how to defining the what, involves a greater level of personal risk than ever before. When Kim Stevenson was CIO of Intel, she put such a premium on courage as an attribute that she baked it into her formal IT leadership program. To quote Kim, "As CIO, you have to have personal courage. You are the first to step into traffic, to stand alone during a period of change before people come on board. That's not for the faint of heart." Thanks for tuning into CIO Career Coach. Next up, we talk about becoming a great storyteller.